Hello, everyone. I am Kat from Abundant Living Wellness and Retreats. I'm coming today to talk to you about our upcoming Warrior Goddess training. And even if you're not coming to the retreat, which if you haven't signed up, please do. We do have open space and we have room to sleep in the house. We have room for tents. We have room for trailers or motorhomes. It's at our 100-acre beautiful, beautiful ranch. But I want to talk to you about what a warrior goddess is. This is a concept that's always been in my heart. Early in my life, I was challenged with some trauma, and I had a decision to make early in my life about what I was going to do about it. If I was going to be a victim or a victor. And so I chose to be that victor, and I was blessed that I had tools in my life like this and strong female people and males encouraging me to be an outstanding person. So the warrior goddess training, this reminds me of the whole concept of Wonder Woman. When there was this village of women that all came together, they supported each other to create something so great and wonderful. They were authentic and they were vulnerable, which is what I teach in my Wild Women Who Wine networking women's group, is to be yourself and to love yourself. As we know, if we are women, the hardest challenge that we have is to stop judging ourselves and to love ourselves. We are freaking imperfect. If we were perfect, it would be so boring. So we're given these little lessons from time to time that sometimes aren't so little, that they teach us monumental, fabulous lessons, and it changes our lives and the lives of others. Because as you know, what you do affects a whole bunch of other people. I love the story of the starfish, and I share it. It's part of my logo, that there is someone walking down the beach and sees this young child behind them and sees them picking something up, and this is a short version, and gets closer and says, "What are you doing?" And this young boy says, I'm picking up starfish and throwing them in. They're stuck on the shore and they'll die because the tide's going out." And the person says, "Oh, that's not going to matter. There's thousands of feet of shoreline." And he picks up a starfish and throws it back in the water, and it says it made a difference to that one. Well, I want to share a little bit off the back of this book. If you don't love and honor yourself with every fiber of your being, if you struggle with owning your power and passion, if you could use more joyful play and simple presence in your life, then it's the time for an inner revolution. And I love that. It's time to claim your warrior goddess energy. This whole program, which comes with a companion training book, which I love when they come with workbooks. She talks about different activities in her book, but this is truly meant to be your friend, your actual true personal coach that follows through with you in all the processes that you go through. And there's some pretty strong chapters in this. This is not for easy reading. This is an ass kicking, truly. It talks about the heart, which is so extremely important to forgive, to love, to open up, and truly to release and let go of all the crap that gets stuffed in there. Because it's not our head that remembers all the trauma, all the mistakes, all the crap. It's our heart, and we store it in our heart. And that creates stress, and it creates this potion of craziness that happens, and it really messes up our body. It messes up everything. So, oh my gosh, the work on heart is just so spectacular, and it's deep. There's a lot on sex in here. And like me going through trauma, and when I did as a child, there's a belief around that, oh, that could be a bad thing for me. I'm afraid to express that part of me on certain levels. And it's getting past that, and it's learning to love yourself, to adore yourself, to dress sexy, to feel sexy for you, to do what you want to do. As women, over many hundreds of years, thousands of years, men have used us as tools, and women didn't know any better, that whenever they wanted us, they could have us. Well, we have boundaries, and we have strength, and we have a mind, and we have courage. And that is one of the biggest things that I believe that's so important for women, is to create boundaries around everything. But heart and sex are two major, major things. What about goals? What about getting things done? What about when you get really busy and you put yourself last, that your kids are first, your friends are first, your work is first, everything else is first? Well, guess what? Remember, if you don't put the mask on you, the oxygen mask on the plane, no one else is going to make it because you have to take care of you first. And that's not called selfish, that's called self help, self care, self love. And love is what rules the world, or should rule the world, and is supposed to rule the world. So loving ourselves is super, super important. I just wanted to go over with you just a few different spots in here that I think about the different chapters in here. Commit to yourself, align with life, purify your vessel, which is an amazing, really going to be an amazing chapter that we're going to work on at the retreat. A lot of symbolism. We're going to be doing some art. You're not going to have to be an artist, but there's going to be some art. Ground your being and free your past. Energize your sexuality and creativity. Claim your strength and ignite your will. Choose your path. Embody your wisdom. Speak your truth and open your heart. It is going to be really, really special. If you have not been to a women's retreat, it is all about just learning and loving and women coming together in their vulnerability in a space that is so zen and so serene, with time for you just to go and sit by the creek and to journal and to pray, to ponder, to just think about life, to process some things. Or maybe, like some of us ladies do, cry your eyes out. Empty that heart, throw it into the water and let it float away, to get away from me, because I'm done with that and I'm ready for the new. To sit under the teepee and do some meditation, just open your heart, go for a hike and get a dang good workout. Or maybe you want to get on inner tube and float down the creek and freeze your cachacha off. But it is so, so fun and it's very energizing. It's just a beautiful time. Campfires, stargazing, homemade ice cream, incredible food because I make it. And I'm a damn good cook and it is great food. But it's time to come together with yourself and with others. Don't let it go by. It's the 24th to the 27th. That's only like a week and a half away. You can go to abundantlivingwellness.corelink.com or go to my Facebook Abundant Living Wellness page, and you can right there see where you need to go to sign up. $299, all inclusive. Oh my gosh, you guys. $299 are the best dollars that you'll spend in a long time. This is a life changer. I truly, truly mean that. I'm not full of BS. I often get so serious in things that I'm doing in life that I focus too much on, okay, I've got to do, I've got to be, I got to do, I got to be, because we are the hardest on ourselves. And that is part of growing and learning. I constantly want to be growing and learning. So this workbook, it's a beacon that illustrates and helps us find hidden places in ourselves, that it just helps us shine and get rid of old bad habits and replace them with new, or discover new, which I think that's one of the most important things, is discovering things, discovering that we're telling ourselves stories and asking ourselves, like Byron Katie does, what is really true? What story are you telling yourself? And is it really, really true? Or is it a line of poo? So, discovering those kind of things and being in a place where you can be completely vulnerable with others, knowing that what is said there stays there. I hope you join us. We have some wonderful, wonderful women that are going to be there, and you will treasure this time for the rest of your lives. And for those who have come, all of them return. This will be their third retreat at the ranch. And I say retreat as a girlfriend's weekend, a getaway, a time that we're really focusing. This isn't about me making money. This is about paying for the trip. And it is about honoring you and implementing this, because this is my heart. This is what I love. And giving back and making a difference to you is what makes me spiral and sing and love life. So God, find that warrior goddess within you. Honor her. She is a damn good bitch. And she's waiting for you to get rid of and replace and honor you. So I really, really hope that you'll sign up and join us. It's only a couple weeks away. There's room for you to come and sleep in the house. I have air mattresses and some extra bedrooms. But please, just come and join us. If you want more information, call me 406-880-8663. It's 406-880-TONE, T-O-N-E. You can find my information, Kathleen Jenkinson, on Facebook, my Abundant Living Wellness Facebook page, my Wild Women Who Wine, WHYNE Facebook page. Join us, guys. Just join us. This is important. This is important for you. This is the perfect way to start summer with the 5 points of bliss: body, mind, spirit, heart, and play, which are the focus every single day of anything that I do for Abundant Living Wellness. And truly, I hope to do that every single day of my life, because those are the 5 places in our life that truly help create balance and bliss. I'm sending you love and light. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope that you'll listen to this again. And I go on Amazon. These are both available. If I were to buy one or the other, I love workbooks, because it's not just about talking about the crap that you want to do because you read it. It is about giving you the action right in front of your freaking face, so you have it to do it. So no excuses. You put it by your bedside. You put it by whatever. One of the things she talks about that I love, which I believe is truly very true in my life, is that you need to find a place to love and honor yourself for who you are. And as you do that, and you take the time and set the time apart, unless you create the space, you're not going to get it. And that's why this morning I woke up at 4 a.m. and I got a lot done. And my body was saying, you have a lot to get done, so stop making excuses or putting other things in front of it. This is important for you. This is important for other women. So I got up at 4 a.m. for you, ladies. And if it's a man watching this, I hope that you encourage that your woman that you care about, you love, that you respect, to take care of themselves. And just to let you know, although we primarily have done workshops and retreats for women, I am adding in men to this. I've had so many men that have repeatedly said, please, please include us. Because so much of this is exactly what men go through too. It's just a tad different. They have their own cycles, just like women have their own cycles. They have their own rituals. They have their own feelings, their thoughts, or emotions. It's just that men's emotions often get suppressed because they're supposed to be the security. They're supposed to be the strong one. Well, so are women in other ways. So I just want to remind you that you are a warrior goddess, that you were created to stand out. Women have the power to bring life into this world. We have the goddess power to share and say things that truly can change the world on a dime. Look at Mother Teresa. Look at my very favorite Harriet Tubman, who I believe, a Black woman, a woman, in a time that women did not stand up for themselves, and sure as hell didn't stand out greater and bigger and better than men, who put her life on the line to save so many lives that are so important. Doesn't matter what color they are, but the fact that in that day and age, as a slave, she broke those damn chains and she went for it and said, you know what? I'm going to make a difference, and I am going to help people see that they are worth it, and they are able. They are more than able. They are deserving. It is their birthright to be free. One of the things I want to share real quick is that this is kind of what I go through, and many of us. This is what she shares. She goes, I don't know about you, but I don't like not doing things perfectly the first time. I want to succeed immediately, to nail it on the first try, and to be graceful and calm and collected at all times. Well, I don't relish being scared or frustrated or unsure of myself, but I've learned to embrace when I am faced with the unknown, when I feel out of my depth, when I am feeling queasy because I'm doing something that terrifies or confuses me, because I know that the moments of free fall are what will help me find my wings. And I love that. So just a reminder, the most important things are to make it yourself and take little bitty steps or grand leaps. That's what you have to do for yourself. Don't eat the elephant in one bite. Sometimes you can take grand steps, but a lot of times it's those itsy bitsy things because we don't have colossal amounts of times. Sometimes we have opportunities and we need to jump on those opportunities. And you know what? Another thing is ask for help. Receiving is one of the biggest gifts you could ever give yourself, and it is hard to do. I have been forced to do it. God said, you know what? If you're not going to do it, I'm going to make it happen to you. And those are hard lessons to have sometimes. But just a reminder, register to go to the Abundant Living Wellness Warrior Goddess Training, which is June 24th through the 27th. That's a Thursday through a Sunday. Thursday is just to come and get set up, to have a campfire, to enjoy yourself, to ponder. Workshops and activities will be all day on Friday, all day on Saturday. Sunday is going to be a wrap up. We're going to do some really cool stuff, you guys. Some stuff outside to get you excited, to have some fitness in there, some meditation, motivation activities. Like I said, you don't have to be an artist. Our little sweet gal, I won't say her name, but we all know who she is, who has an amazing podcast, if you haven't listened to it, Crystal Connect, Body Mind Coaching. We had a sandcastle activity, and I had everyone build their own sandcastle down by the creek. And Crystal just had a nervous breakdown about being stuck and not being able to be really creative and create what she really wanted. That was going to be her fortress of creativity, and to keep her safe, to keep her village, her tribe safe. And the beautiful thing in that moment was that our other ladies stepped in and said, hey, it's all good. It's all good. We're here to help you. That's why we're here. We're here as a tribe. We're here. And they stepped in and they helped put those fears, crazy little things. This was not about a sandcastle. This was about breaking the rules that we put around us that are like a jail, a bondage. And special lessons are learned at the ranch. It's amazing. I love you. You mean the world to me. And sign up and register. AbundantLivingWellness.Corlink, CORLINC.com, or go to Abundant Living Wellness Facebook page. Even better. I love you. Have a great day. Hope to talk to you and see you soon. Be good.